Hello and welcome to the Factors Affecting the Rate of Photosynthesis revision video from scienceworksheets.co.uk. Please like, subscribe and comment to support the channel. Photosynthesis is a chemical reaction. Like all reactions, its rate depends on conditions. If one factor is in short supply, it limits the rate. And the rate is a measure of how fast photosynthesis happens. The rate can be measured as the amount of oxygen produced per minute, the amount of carbon dioxide used per minute, or the change in biomass per unit time. In most cases, the amount of oxygen per unit time is measured, either by measuring the volume of gas or by counting the bubbles of gas produced. A limiting factor is a factor that, if increased, will increase the rate of photosynthesis. This means that a limiting factor is the factor in shortest supply, and increasing the limiting factor increases the rate until something else becomes the limiting factor. There are four limiting factors that affect the rate of photosynthesis: temperature, light intensity, carbon dioxide concentration, and the amount of chlorophyll. As the temperature increases, the rate of photosynthesis increases to a maximum and then decreases. The process of photosynthesis uses enzymes to speed up the reaction. For the green part of the graph line, as the temperature increases, the rate of photosynthesis increases. This is because at higher temperatures the particles have more kinetic energy. So the particles move faster and there are more collisions per unit time between the substrates and the enzymes. And during the green part of the graph, the temperature would be a limiting factor. The optimum temperature is where the maximum rate of photosynthesis occurs. On our graph, this is where the green line meets the red line. For the red part of the graph line, beyond the optimum temperature, as the temperature is increased, then the rate of photosynthesis will decrease. This is because the enzymes that carry out photosynthesis become denatured, and the shape of the enzyme's active site changes and the substrate can no longer bind to the active site, so the reaction rate will decrease to zero. For light intensity, as the light intensity increases, the rate of photosynthesis increases until it reaches a maximum value. The light provides the energy needed for photosynthesis, and the chlorophyll absorbs this light energy. In the green part of the graph, increasing light intensity increases the amount of energy absorbed, so the rate increases. Therefore, light intensity is the limiting factor. In the red part of the graph, at higher light intensities, all the chlorophyll is already absorbing light at its maximum rate, so increasing light intensity further has no effect. Light is no longer the limiting factor, and another factor becomes limiting, such as carbon dioxide concentration. For carbon dioxide concentration overall, as the carbon dioxide concentration increases, the rate of photosynthesis increases until it reaches a maximum value. This is because carbon dioxide is a raw material for photosynthesis, and increasing the carbon dioxide concentration increases the frequency of successful collisions, so the rate of photosynthesis increases. In the green part of the graph, as carbon dioxide concentration increases, the rate of photosynthesis increases, because carbon dioxide is a limiting factor. There is not enough carbon dioxide for photosynthesis to occur at a faster rate, so increasing its concentration will increase the rate. In the red part of the graph, at higher carbon dioxide concentrations, the rate of photosynthesis becomes constant. This shows that carbon dioxide is no longer the limiting factor. Another factor, such as light intensity, is now limiting the rate of photosynthesis. Amount of chlorophyll. As the amount of chlorophyll increases, the rate of photosynthesis increases until it reaches a maximum value. Chlorophyll absorbs light energy needed for photosynthesis, so increasing the amount of chlorophyll increases the amount of light that is absorbed, so the rate of photosynthesis increases. In the green part of the graph, at low amounts of chlorophyll, the rate of photosynthesis is low because there's not enough chlorophyll to absorb the light energy, so therefore chlorophyll here will be the limiting factor. In the red part of the graph, at higher amounts of chlorophyll, the rate of photosynthesis becomes constant. This shows that the amount of chlorophyll is no longer the limiting factor. Even though there is more chlorophyll present, another factor, such as light intensity, is now limiting the rate of photosynthesis. Thank you for watching. See our revision notes, the link is in the description.